Good morning, it's Christine Hollenden, principal and founder of Hollenden, and welcome to today's Monday Morning Marketing Moment. Over the last 25 years, I've helped a lot of firms with their talent acquisition strategies by applying solid marketing methodologies to their recruiting efforts. We've rewritten and developed job descriptions, crafted job postings, modified interview processes, and implemented assessment tools that give insights into an applicant's behaviors, personalities, and tendencies. Now, in terms of talent, attracting the best is only one issue facing professional service firms right now. Retention is a whole separate issue and one that I want to address today. According to a recent study completed by JobVite, 30% of new hires leave the average company within 90 days. That's 3 out of every 10 people you hire will leave your firm before their first 3 months are complete. When you consider how much time, energy, and resources are dedicated not only to attracting that person, but to onboarding and training them, that attrition statistic is not only staggering, but it's simply overwhelming. However, by taking the time to understand what motivates new hires, you can slow the revolving door. For example, younger generations are motivated by the why more than the what. In other words, they tend to be more purpose-driven than their more experienced counterparts. They want to work, but they want the work to have meaning. Here are 3 ways you can improve talent retention at your firm. Number 1, have a true open door policy. There's lots of lip service given to saying you have an open door policy, but do you really? Think about the communication during the hiring process. How often do you touch base? Once, twice perhaps, only when you need something? The hiring process doesn't end on their first day. Once they are on board, check in regularly. Ask questions like, what has surprised you most since you've been here? If expectations have been misconstrued, address them head on and early. Number 2, have a defined onboarding process, including a buddy system. There is nothing worse than showing up on your first day of work and having no idea where anything is, or even where you can grab a cup of coffee. Include information about the subtleties of the office and surrounding area, like a map or a list of lunch places and menus even. And offer insights into some cultural norms, like how people might gather into groups for lunch. And assign a buddy to provide a safe outlet for questions that may seem silly otherwise, like, who do I tell when there's no soap in the restroom? 3, share the culture openly. Culture creates a lasting impression and an indelible experience. According to Hayes, 47% of people who are actively looking for new positions are motivated to do so because of a poor culture. Define your culture, whatever it is, and communicate that culture clearly. Dissatisfaction happens when one expects one thing and experiences something different. Think eyes wide open. If someone does leave, take the time to really assess the situation. Perhaps it can be salvaged. Have a conversation. If they say, I thought travel would only be 20% of the job and it's 80%, that's a mismatch of expectations. You can figure out where in the process this went wrong or to decide to part ways for the best. Well, that's it for today's Monday Morning Marketing Moment, brought to you by Hollenden, where we're bold, experts, marketers dedicated to helping you achieve success. Hope you have a great one.